11 presidential contenders face off in a race for the highest job in the land, many of whom are first-timers in the game. The race is a mix of generations, majority contenders below 50 years of age. This has given direction to the campaigns, with the competing camps targeting the block of young first-time voters. The National Resistance Movement presidential candidate Yoweri Museveni has concentrated on meeting the youth and other leaders at the district campaign rendezvous.
We have just conducted youth council elections, the National Electoral Commission. And I think out of the 146 districts, we have like 121 districts. We have won. Sub-counties up the villages, it's NRM. So these youth are going to reach out to the fellow youth.
Majority youthful population thronged the National Unity Platform, so are the rallies of the other candidates.
Any candidate now speaking to them, you simply have to give them hope that it is possible to fix the economy of the country. It is also possible to find employment.
A candidate who taps into the voter bloc could edge out the rest, starting with the excess of the 2.3 million votes of new registered electorates by the Electoral Commission. Each round of the past 3 elections have had approximately an equal addition of new voters. The addition makes a significant number of youthful voters born in period the NRM was in power. A section of them do not care about what the candidates espouse, except the desire for change.
We are having one that we like most, who is Bobi Wine, but again the challenge is one, when you speak about him, when you speak about Kyagulanyi, it's again a tug of war when it comes to the security people.
I crave for change. I need change in our country because we have, since we were born, we've lived to see one president over and over again. So we want to see how things can change when we change leadership.
Me, I'm an historian. Kyagulanyi is on the left side of politics when it comes to what we call the political spectrum. And the issues he's addressing are the issues of what we call the Wanaichis.
However, a random interview with youthful ladies, also first-time voters, shows their votes could go to any of the candidates, no matter the generation factor, as they are inclined towards issue-based politics.
I'll base on the character, how you approach me, not because of the money you give me or because of bandwagon. I know there are people who are going to vote because of bandwagon.
And if it's the head of state, then it should be someone who is having a view of the people, of all the people in the country, from all the regions, regardless of their tribes, regardless of their ethics, regardless of their levels of education.
This in tandem with the assessment of political analyst Rajin Sanja, agreeing that no candidate has got a cutting edge over the rest yet.
People will just vote sentimentally without focusing on the real issues. Why the NRM has failed to come up with an economic rallying message to get the people there. And the opposition too is failing on that. So we are having a campaign without a critical message to rally the public.
He says this round of elections has no candidate with the message tailor-made to appeal to the group.
Basically, these younger generations, they have economic aspirations. Economically, they are downtrodden. You just need to come up with a message that clearly stipulates or points to how are they going to economically be relieved.
The support for the NRM has in recent elections been wide and cross-cutting all the generations, but with the participation of the fairly fresh blood, it waits to see which way the polls go. Jackson Onyango, NTV.